All right, let's go ahead and do the travel mode or survival mode tutorial. So first you're going to go in there and you can either host a continent or you can find active continents. Now, if you are going to somebody else's continent, realize that you do need their continent.save file. That needs to be shared between the two of you, and you both need to have it loaded. Right now, that is an external process from the game. I am looking to bring it into the game, and I have plans for that, but that'll be in future releases. So for now, if you want to visit somebody else's continent, you have to grab that continent.save file from them, and then you can share it across. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and host a new game. And then you can currently, if you use LAN, then it's only available locally. If you unclick and use that, it'll be available on Steam. So I kind of leave it open. So let's go ahead and go in. Okay. Sometimes on load, now I have a 1080i Founders Edition, and it loads in usually pretty much where I won't fall through the map too often. But sometimes I do fall through the map. You have to reload. If you hit escape and just disconnect and reconnect, that'll usually bring you back in. Um, Okay, so now I've loaded into travel mode. You can see I have a custom map that we've built in the other tutorial here. And basically it's WASD for that, space bar for jump. It does the basic controls. Tab will bring up your inventory. This has an equipment thing. Now this is going to get laid out differently over time. And then you also have a crafting menu. You can build a couple different things in here, and then they'll show up here. Now, if we go ahead and equip, so if we, like a normal survival game, you're going to be able to build out your crafting bench and then walk up to it, and you can come over here and build all sorts of different items here that you can see in there. The hammer is the one that I'll go ahead and build really quick now because I want that one to show you guys. Other than that, you know, it's basic stuff, explosions and guns and things like that. At the end of the video, I'll kind of run through a bunch of different things that you can do with that. Then if I go ahead and open up my building plan, now I can go ahead and just start building. And it will by default do wood right now in this release, and it's got all the basic pieces. You've got your staircase, you've got your upstairs floors, you've got all of that type of stuff that you can kind of build into the game and start, you know. Okay. Okay, now coming back to the crafting bench, you can see now that I have this hammer that I can pull over. Now the hammer, again, these things will probably be changed a little bit, especially these particular items. But for right now, the hammer allows you to upgrade the different pieces. So there's three different types. There's wood, which is this one back here. There is stone, and there is metal. And most pieces have all three different iterations. So you can do a metal wall, you can do and a stone floor, and a metal floor. You can see that. So the plan for this is to actually break this open and expand it out to 10 different ones that you can customize and pick whatever ones you want to put in there. Basically, at one point or another, you'll just have a panel where you'll be able to pick with what you're building with. But for right now, it's just the upgradable capability, but it is in the game, so you can play with it. All right, so basically hopping back in, I built some stuff up around here, a little building over here. I brought some stuff in. I'll show you how that I'm gonna do that. So you also, if this is your continent, you have the continent control menu or admin menu. You hit L to make that launch. In the admin panel, one of the first things I want to point out, weather control and time control that you have in here as well. So you can set the time and weather right here and use that in the control panel as well. And from that, in the players subsection, you have all the stuff to control the players. You can ban people from your continent or allow people in. You can heal a player, kill a player, teleport to, or tell them teleport to them. And then you also have a teleport menu, which then allows you to teleport all over the place. You also have the server menu, which allows for messages and those types of things. Show tag is going to show your name and above everybody's head. God mode, pretty self-explanatory. Invisibility will make your character disappear. Fly and no clip are pretty self-explanatory. And then there's also the spawner. And that's what I'm using to create some of these other elements like the car, the buggy, the dragon over here, and the pirate ship. Okay, and the little buggy is very buggy, but when you can't get it to work, so basically when you load into the map and just do it right off the bat, you can get it to work right now. Again, I will be fixing it, but it is pretty cool. I'll see by using some of the different terrains. I do even have asphalt as one of the terrains that you can build with. You can make virtually any type of track that you want, and the buggy will run on it. Again, it does have some bugs. Woo! L again on the admin menu gets rid of it. So here's like the elevator element, and if you step on it, it brings you up. Okay. If I wanted to go over to the pirate ship, 5 on your number pad is going to turn you into the pirate ship, and then you can basically do the pirate ship thing. And yes, even though he is still pretty basic, you can fly the dragon around. Again, 5 on the number key is going to do that for you. Okay, so like I promised, I'll go ahead and give some rundown on some of the other stuff that you can compose on the crafting bench. Sure, there's guns, so you can have a shotgun, and you have to reload these weapons, so you can shotgun, and you also have, I believe you have to load the mags manually, yeah. Anyway, now you can go ahead and you can go ahead and use that gun, and then you also have a pistol. Reload that. So one of my personal favorite elements of the game so far is the fact that the buildings are also destructible. So if you blow them up, they can have pretty cool chain reactions, as you can see. Alright, so that's just a few of the things that you can do inside the travel mode. As you can see, there's plenty more to get into and check out. So can't wait to see what you guys come up with.